VoyMonk here, vlog number 73. And you know, the thing that's been on my mind is this, and if you know what I'm talking about, or if you've ever experienced this, because I don't know how much of a taboo this actually winds up turning out to be. I mean, I know it's talked about on YouTube probably a little bit, so whatever. But, people who use VPNs and specifically use VPNs because they want to enjoy content from other regions. Something that it really seems as if somehow the content gods or something like that really don't ever want or really like for you to consume content other than whatever region it seems that it is intended for. Like, for example, I'm a kind of person that, I don't really watch Doctor Who, but I have watched a couple of episodes here and there that I thought were pretty good. And more importantly, I've actually watched some shows that were from the UK, like Luther, that has Idris Elba in it. I thought it was a great series. Only seen the first two seasons. I never really found a way to get a hold of the rest, but I just really think that it's unfortunate that because of the regional locks and the publishing and the copyrights. I mean, I understand how the real world works, and I understand that there has to be compensation for people that do works, and that there's licensings and all that kind of stuff. But what I don't really understand is why it is there seems to be such a concerted effort to either dissuade or disincentivize people from being able to view or enjoy content that otherwise they wouldn't be able to unless they lived in a certain country or region, as it were. I don't really get that. And this isn't really me trying to complain or be negative or anything like that, but I really think it would be great if maybe some of the content producers of some things, especially since some of them seem to be kind of on the ropes a bit when it comes to certain competition. I'm talking about television versus online. That why some of the content that is available or could be available isn't made available in the traditional formats or I'm talking about, like I said, television. Because, like I said, I really would think it would be kind of nice, especially, like, for instance, Australia. They've got some pretty good programs as well. And it's really kind of weird because, the seasons, usually here in the U.S., when we're having our winter, they're having their summer. When we're having our spring, they're having their fall, so on and so forth. And so as it relates to what I'm talking about, there are certain times that, certain kinds of content is more readily available there than it is here, and yada, yada, yada. And so the point there I'm making is that I really think it would be kind of great if maybe some of the forces that produce content could maybe, unlike that thing that happened with Napster once upon a time, could maybe get with the program and maybe find a way that, I don't know, they could actually make more content available to other regions without making it such a hassle to do so. Because believe it or not, I mean, and it's probably just not the U.S., but I'm sure there's other regions, other countries that have the same thing. There's probably a lot of content that really could be enjoyed in a lot of different ways, and it could probably even be a bit financial rewarding to allow certain kinds of content to be accessed by more than one region. Say, like I said, shows made in Australia or Canada or the UK. And obviously I'm leaving some out because I'm talking about English language countries for the most part, it would be really nice if maybe, like I said, that kind of content could be available without the need to go through, extreme, or not want to say extreme, extraneous measures in order to get it, and pretend that they don't know, that we know that they don't know, or whatever, that's precisely what's going on. It just, I don't know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I'm thinking maybe it could be a good idea if, I don't know, maybe that could be easier. That's just what I'm thinking about, because honestly, there's some shows I would really like to be able to have access to, and it really, really sucks that I can't. But anyways, that's what was on my mind on this vlog 73. Until next time, take care.